children.
Hello, curious explorers in the Park of Knowledge. Building your own computer is like creating a special team for important tasks. You cannot just gather random players. You need to choose those whose talents fit together perfectly so they can reach the goal together. So how do you pick the best parts to make a strong and well-matched team? I invite everyone to discover the secrets of choosing computer components with me. Under the big tree, I met the guinea pig and the sparrow, who had very unusual ideas about picking computer parts. The guinea pig thought all components were the same and that you just had to choose the ones with the prettiest color. She told me she tried to build a computer using only green parts because they matched her favorite lettuce, but sadly, nothing worked. The sparrow, on the other hand, believed that the most important thing was for the parts to be as big as possible. He built a computer with a huge case and a giant fan, but put a tiny processor inside. The result was that the computer mostly made noise and blew air, but could not do any tasks. I smiled at their ideas and explained that when choosing components, it is not about color or just size, but about whether the parts fit together and if their power is balanced, like in a well-built machine. On the bridge over the stream, I met the dog and the parrot. The dog told me he dreamed of a computer for playing the newest games. He searched for a long time and finally chose a very powerful graphics card, so the picture would be beautiful and smooth, and a fast processor, so nothing would freeze. He also had to find a special motherboard that would fit those two parts. The parrot, on the other hand, needed a computer mostly for writing stories and watching movies. She explained that she did not need a strong graphics card, so she picked a simpler one and used the saved money to buy a very large and fast drive where she could safely keep all her stories and photo collection. I summed up their stories by saying they showed perfectly how choosing computer parts depends on what you want your computer to do. In the stone corner, I met the rat and the bee. I decided to check what they knew and asked them about choosing computer parts. The rat explained that the most important thing is to check if the processor, which is like the brain of the computer, fits the motherboard, which is like the backbone. This means matching the connector between them. The bee added that it is just as important to pick the right amount of memory, which works like a work table, because the more you have, the more tasks you can do at once. And the power supply must be like a strong heart, able to give enough energy to all the working parts. I praised them for their knowledge and summed up that the key to success is making sure all the parts are compatible and their power is balanced. For curious explorers, today we learned how important it is to choose computer parts wisely. It's like putting together a dream team. Each member not only needs to be good at their job, but also work well with the others. Remember, a well-balanced set of parts is the key to building a computer that works fast, smoothly, and exactly how you want. See you on the next adventures in the Park of Knowledge.